Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Dog Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today, as you can see in the title and thumbnail, I finally got them. The dolls I've been waiting for. The Descendants Rise of Red dolls. I got 3 out of the 4 core dolls because, I'm not sure if I want Juliana or not, so I'm gonna have to wait for her to arrive in stores, which it doesn't look like I've seen people find her at Target, but when I looked at the tags, there is no tag for her at the Targets near me, so I don't know if she's coming or not, but I will be, if I find her in stores, great, and if not, I probably won't end up getting her because I want to see her in person. Because Juliana has an interesting outfit. I don't know if I'm going to like it. So I wanted to see her in person. But it's okay if I don't end up doing so. Then all the slime cookbook dolls, I had to order red because I'm strange. I like a good craft. But again, it has to be a good craft. So like the winter, and like if it comes with a decent doll. Like the Wintertime Wonderland dolls or whatever the fuck from Rainbow High that just came out. Have like a not good craft, not a good craft at all, and their outfits are ugly, all of them, and their faces are interesting. I hope they get better with the quality control and that Bella has her forehead red Zeused. But if that doesn't happen, then I guess that'll be the first Bella I skip. Anyways, enough about Rainbow High, because we're talking about these hoes. So yeah, I have red, and then I also got, wow. But yeah, I got cookbook red coming, so expect a review of that coming as well. And then I have Bridget, and I have Chloe. And for these dolls, I ended up ordering these off of Target.com because I just kind of gave up with trying to find them in stores. Then the moment that I ordered these, like the next day, when I checked for like Figurebook Torlai and the, Refresh Cleo, I saw these 2, and then another Target I went to had like 3 of her, so I was like, damn. But it's fine because these 2 ended up coming perfect, and Chloe's eyes are placed higher than they should be, so she looks a little strange. Like her eyes are like should be a little bit lower, but this is the best one actually that I've seen, because I've seen like 3, yeah, I've seen 3 other Chloe's, and they were all Shrek. Like even one of them had like a larger eye than the other, so this is definitely the best one that I've seen. And these dolls are going fast in stores. Like I see that they put up 3. I went to the store, and then or like I'm at work and I'm like checking periodically, and it goes 3, 2, 1, like 3 left, 2 left, 1 left. Then with the 1 left, I'll look in the store and then not there. So someone like obviously about snatched it for pickup. So I ended up just giving up. And I suggest that if you can find them in person, great. But if not, don't worry about it. And ordering online, you should be okay. And then these dolls are now starting to pop up at Target, and I have also seen Cinderella at Target. Both of them that I've seen have had Chloe's issues where her eyes were placed way too high. And then the rest of the dolls, like the slime dolls, are online exclusive, and I think Queen of Hearts may come to stores later, but for now is an online exclusive at Target. I haven't seen anything for Ella, so poor girl. And then these dolls aren't supposed to come to Walmart till August 15th, so it will probably be around then that this video goes up anyway. So, perfect timing, I guess, because this is the 20th? No, this is July 25th, because I got Dead Fast Goliath today, so good for me. I was really nervous about that one. So yeah, here we have the 3 boxes of the 3 bitches. I think 11 or 12 dolls came out for this. Oh, and I also want Uma, which Uma I have to order from Amazon because she's an Amazon exclusive. That one probably won't be stocked till August 15th, so gotta wait for her. But let's just go ahead and look at Red's box, because these other 2 bitches don't really have that much of a difference. This is gonna be a long review because I already make like 20-minute reveals because a bitch talks a lot. I don't realize how much I talk, but I talk a lot. So people are confused about the packaging shape, but it's a heart. So it's like this side of the heart and then this side, but it's just cut off right here. And then we have like the little lightning bolt part of Red's little tag, like her spray paint tag. So that's what it is. It's supposed to be a heart, but it's cut off. There's the packaging shape. You can see like a little checkerboard and hearts behind it. And then there's a little card in here for the character that says Red, daughter of Queen of Hearts. Not the Queen of Hearts, just Queen of Hearts. Strange. And then we can see Red right there, Miss Kylie Cantrell. I think she did amazing. And I guess I should say a movie review is that I really love this Descendants. I think have my favorite songs. And then I really liked the movie, except for the last like 15 minutes, because that was like way too rushed, kind of cut off before you're like, wait, what? Like I thought there would be another like 30 minutes, but nope. So it's definitely a part 1, part 2 type of movie. But for what it is, I like it. And if I had to rank all the Descendants, it would be 4th, Descendants 2, 3rd, this one, the 4th one, 2 or 2nd place would be the 1st one, and in 1st place is the 3rd one. I really like the 3rd one. So yeah, there's that, Descendants, Rise of Red, Mattel. Then back of the package, we have Miss Girl right there, full body, which if you notice, there's no extra black belt, but they added that on the doll, so it's a little interesting. And then you can see all the different materials that the outfit uses, but the doll doesn't seem to have some of these. Then you can see Mattel at the bottom, little Disney logo for some reason, and then there's the barcode, and then it says Red, daughter of Queen of Hearts. This rebel at heart is ready to change history. Okay. Then we have Chloe's box, who's the other main bitch. So you can see her little thing and her little symbol, daughter of Cinderella. And she's Princess Chloe Charming. They really want to make that clear. There's, I think her name is like Maya? M-A-I-A? M-I-A-I-A? I'm so sorry, girl. I forgot your name. But she did good. And she's gorge. Back of the box, you can see all that. Which we'll get to this part later, because now I'm looking at the costume like, whoa, I did not notice that they were full like pant things that were chevrons. Interesting, but this is like a suede fabric, which we don't see on the doll, but they could have. I know they could have. But we have Princess Chloe Charming, daughter of Cinderella, an inspiring royal champion. She always fights for what's right. And then we have the last one today, Miss Bridget, who is, like you can see, a little heart and a rose, young Queen of Hearts. And then there's her, which again, I don't know the actress's name. I just forgot, sorry girl, but I think she did amazing. And then hers says, Bridget, young Queen of Hearts, bubbly, generous, and sugary sweet, the kindest soul you'll ever meet. And then there's the costume, which obviously you see all this detail on it. Don't expect that on the doll. Oh yeah, there's her barcode. And then there's Chloe's. So yeah, these are all available on Walmart.com, Target.com, Amazon.com for and then some Target stores. And they're also on Shop Disney. I don't know about Disney stores, not in the Disney store Target store things, because they're in Target anyway. They weren't put in the Disney section for the only Disney store in Georgia, which is that one Disney store in Target. But I don't know about the New York or California or whatever the fuck else Disney stores, or in the parks. I have no clue about these, but they are on the website, or at least Bridget was. I can't remember if Chloe was, but Red was missing. I don't know if she's been added or not. So let's go ahead and unbox all of these bitches. So I was seeing which dolls could stand on their own. Turns out these two you can balance. You cannot balance her for shit. Her shoes are like curved, so no for Bridget, but yes for Red and Chloe. So I will go over them from my least favorite to my most favorite, because I do mean least favorite to most favorite. The favorite part, because I really do like these dolls. They're actually really good, and I'm quite impressed. Although it's not like, don't get your panties in a twist. Like MGA quality, like even with the downgrade from like say Cheryl and Delilah to what we have now with Clementine, like that is still like very much a quality dip, but we're still not at the same level as Mattel yet. The Clementine is still higher quality than these dolls, but these ones have a pretty solid look, design, and are definitely meant for a little bit of an older audience than that, who aren't fascinated with glitter legs. Anyways, least favorite is Chloe. Obviously, I had my issues with mine, with her eyes being printed a little too high, which now you can hopefully see with some light where the corners of her eyes should be, which is a little bit lower. Yeah, but it's not terrible. And I think she vaguely resembles her actress. I think the difference here is that the actress has a little more softer features in this. These are pretty sharp, like jaw lines and a like pretty angular face. I mean, the actress doesn't have that. I would have liked a little bit of like chubbier cheeks because that's what the actress has. But decent enough job. We'll see if Rise of Red Part 2 will give us a more accurate looking Chloe. But she's very pretty. I do like her face. She has a little nude lipstick on, a little painted smile, and a little bit of like silvery blue eyeshadow on. There's no rhinestones, unfortunately, because I noticed that with her, in the movie, she has rhinestones in her makeup and on her hairline. But like on the edges, she also had rhinestones, but on the doll, she does not have any rhinestone, or like not, I didn't even mean like just rhinestones. Like, you know, on Monster Fest Claudine, how they had little dots of like shimmery paint. Like I would have liked tiny dots of shimmery paint on her eyelids and hairline, but we did not get that, and I'm a little sad because that, I really like that part of Chloe's makeup. The edges are nice, glad that they're there. And then this hair, it's a little tangled because, you know, Mattel box hair is not good, but I'm really impressed. This is Saran, so nice quality hair, and it is, look how curly it is and coily. Like that is just, that's everything I love. It's the same like Saran texture that we got with RuPaul, so I'm glad that we have it in other colors. Oh, and her rooting is a little sparser because of how tight her curls are. So if you like put her hair in a ponytail, you can tell that it's not the thickest, but it looks very voluminous, so she's fine. But now that we know that they have it not in white, but also like other colors, we have these 2 shades of blue, and her hair keeps getting caught in her jacket, which is kind of annoying. We can hopefully see them use this hair texture on Claudine, because we are still waiting for Claudine with full braids or full curls like this. The closest we have is the G1 Sisters 2-pack and Holiday Claudine and Monster Mysteries Claudine. But none of those achieve what we are looking for, unfortunately. So hopefully soon, because like, come on, you talk about diversity and you're not giving us this type of hair in Monster High. Rant aside, really glad that they at least gave that to Chloe. And then for her outfit, she does not have any earrings. And then she has this little light blue choker with a little gold like circle on it. It just clips on in the back. And then for her jacket, I was really impressed with this quality of it because look at this trim. Like it is like little beads and they're swirled like that on top of a ribbon. It's really nice. And then the underside of this fabric looks like a lining, so it's also really nice. But it's the shimmery blue fabric that's printed, and it has like little gold dots here and there, and it's supposed to look quilted. It even has like a slight quilted texture on it. It's hard to tell on camera, but it does have a quilted texture on it. And then we have these little serged cuffs and gold gloves with her little sword diamond symbol on it. And these gloves are removable, just like all of the new Monster Mysteries ones from Monster High, where they're like just another like rubber piece under the hand, so you can remove the gloves and swap them between characters, which I really like. Then the back of the jacket has her symbol as well. So yeah, really nice. Then, like I said, her hair gets caught in the ribbons really easily, so that's really annoying. And then we have this like top, which is fine. It's made out of like the rest of the outfit is made out of this like shimmery performance stretch fabric. And I like it. I don't have any issues with it, except for the fact right here where you see like 2 stripes of blue. I would have preferred them to actually add in just 2, well, I guess 3, 3 stripes of like a shimmery blue ribbon. I think that would have been what we needed to complete this outfit. Like, that is my only critique. Everything else in this outfit is great. And then we have this blue belt that matches the choker, has dots on it that I assume are supposed to be rhinestones, but not painted. But this little gold crest in the center is. There are multiple holes in the back, so you can position where it is. And then the top and the pants are separate, which is nice. And the pants have like a light blue and dark blue of the same like performance stretch glittery fabric. So dark blue over here, light blue right here, then the rest continues. And then these are supposed to be stitched to where it looks like pockets, but they're not pockets, and I am totally cool with that. The back just has a split little thing, split leg, really awesome looking. And then we have on this leg 3 little ribbons that are sewn on. Even this ribbon just sewn right here just would have added a little bit more. Main critique with her. And then as we saw on the back of the box, this is supposed to be a chevron that goes across the leg, but it was only done in the front. And honestly, I'm not mad about it because I don't think the chevron thing was a good design on the pants anyway. I think it would have worked better if it was just a coil that went down to emulate the fairy godmother's like wand, and it like sparkles around when the, you know. But unfortunately, it, you know, one side, if you're mad about that. Like I said, I'm personally not. It doesn't affect it that much. And I do love that the pants flare out a bit and they have a little cut on the side to reveal her glorious little boots right here, which in the movie are glass like boots. So, and she's doing like tricks and flips in this shit, like ow. But it is like a cloudy, translucent like color, and it has some gold glitter in it, which I'm not mad at this at all because literally in the movie the boots didn't have any like other colors than this, so I'm not, and like the camera's having a really hard time focusing on it, but there's like little studs, and are those laces? Let me check. So there's studs, laces, and that's kind of it, and the bottom has like a basic tread. So yeah, fun boots, and I have no issues with these shoes. And then all the dolls come with one accessory. Hers is her sword from the movie that is silver, and it has a little bit of blue paint on the handle. And then it's supposed to go in, you put the hole through the finger right there, the pointer finger, and then the rest of it just kind of clips on around the rest of the hand, so then she can hold her sword. So very fun. And as for articulation, these dolls have basic like G1 Monster High, like basic Barbie movement with head rotation there, ball joint at the shoulder, a hinge and swivel at the elbow, although you don't get a 90-degree angle, which I am a little peeved about because this is the same company that makes Monster High G3 the most articulated doll body on the market and made to move. And then we have the hand that can go back and forth and turn around. And then we have the hip, which goes up, back, around, knee gives you a 90-degree and a little hinge right there. So pretty nice. And then without the jacket, it looks a little weird. The outfit does. And then I think what I noticed, because I'm seeing these lines right there. Yes. So her top is actually a bodysuit. So that's actually really nice. And I know for me, when I was a kid, if a doll had a bodysuit like G1 Gulia did, that was their swimsuit. So kids can have a little Chloe bathing suit, which good for them. Yeah, so that is Miss Chloe. So we can just move on, set her aside. And my second favorite, the middle child, is Miss Bridget right here. And interestingly enough, she has gel in her hair. I've never really seen Mattel use gel in the hair like MGA does, but it's not like terrible, and I know that this is gonna wash out easy because Cleo from Core Refresh had a little bit of gel in the top of her like ponytail. But yeah, this doll is gorge, super pretty, all pink, and her eyes are also printed a little higher, but for her, I honestly didn't notice till now. But she looks great. She looks like her actress, I believe. Now I'm remembering, it's like Ruby Rose, but isn't that another bitch? It's Ruby Rose something. I'm so sorry, girl, but it does look a lot like her. And she has like a little purplish nude lip and then a two-toned pink. So we have like a purpley pink and a like bubblegum pink, brown eyes, super cute. And then she has actually fuller cheeks than Chloe does. So super cute. And then her hair is, this is the first time I've seen this like light baby pink color come in Saran. So where was this in Iridescent Jackie Laura, huh? Like, come on. She deserved that. And I would like to see this color come back for Jackie Laura in Saran. I think it'd be really fun. But speaking of Jackie Laura, this other shade of pink, this like more traditional bubblegum pink is what we see on Jackie Laura. And then we have this pink flower clip, which is really cute, but it definitely gets lost in the sauce here. Oh, I didn't even notice she has a little bit of brow bone shimmer. So I love all the makeup on Bridget. Goddamn, purr. And then Miss Squirrel has this necklace on, this gold necklace with a heart pendant on it and a couple of other little things. Then her like little jacket is made out of this satiny material. I thought it was gonna be like paper satin, but it's not. It's like a lot softer. And it has little puffy sleeves because this is, again, the past. We have this cool little, I don't know, this gold print right here. I can't really tell what's going on, but interesting enough. And it's only on that one panel. Like the back has nothing and this sleeve has nothing. But this sleeve has printed on flowers, which I understand why they did that because making those little flower details would have been a little too delicate. But I would rather have them not include the printing at all, if I'm being honest. And then we have this little pink tulle ruffle down here at the sleeves and a little bit on the end of the coat. And then we can remove the coat because honestly, I don't remember her wearing this. Maybe in like one scene, but most of the scenes she wore this outfit, she didn't have this on. So, yeah, this is what it looks like under. We have these little poofy sleeves, very like princess bubblegum-esque sleeves. We have a little white ribbon down here, which looks really nice. Then we have more printed flowers. Again, I'm okay with it right here, but I think what they could have done is do one pink flower, but like make it out of like they ruffle tulle, but they ruffle it in a circle and then just stitch it on. I think that would have been perfect because obviously they already have the tulle. Just saying. And then this part is printed on, which I think are rhinestones maybe? I don't know. I'm okay with this. And then we have the gold belt, which is really cool. It's really snug on her, as you can see. And it just has a little bit of pink detail right there in that heart, but the rest of it, oh, and a light pink over here, and that's it. The rest are just gold little charms. And then we have the rest of this little mini dress, which is super, like, I was about to say super detailed, but we have this like asymmetric cut right here, and then this part is supposed to look like a bunch of playing cards. So it's tulle with a little bit of like rose gold trim and a little bit of a metallic red heart for the cards. It goes in 3 ruffles, and underneath that ruffle is this like diamond print-esque texture or design on it, which is really nice. But as you can see over here, they didn't continue it, which I'm okay with. This is right here. But what I am not okay with is they did not continue it to the back. Like, what the hell? Like, all they had to do was continue that part right there and then just do the same amount. Like, it's just... Mattel is so cheap. Like, these dolls are really, like, decent quality, but sometimes they're just so damn cheap. Especially look at the Monster High alumni. Yikes. And then we have her little tights, which are just made way oversized for her. Like, god fucking damn. They are pretty baggy for some reason, and I like lifted that up, and then whoa, like the crotch is much lower than it should be. I don't know what the fuck went on with these tights, but they are sheer pink with red hearts on them. I may just end up taking them off. It's very Wonderland, and I do really like it, but with how odd fitting they are, I may just take them off. Sorry, girl. Then we have these red boots, which are the only... Oh, yeah, I guess there's red right here, so it's not egregious. And red right here. So these red boots actually tie in quite nice. No painted detail, just little booties with a little red heart right there. And then the rest are just like sculpted wrinkles and nothing on the bottom. And then that is it for her. Oh, wait, she has an accessory too. And now that I'm looking at her arm joint, I may have... Oh, yeah. Maybe they do bend more than I thought. Okay, good. They do a 90-degree angle. I just have Chloe's arm joint backwards. So, they can do that, which is good. This is very much like a Barbie arm joint from what I'm seeing, because I have, like, I have the Barbie extra doll. I turned into a live-action Laguna, so I recognize that as a Barbie joint. Don't know if this is a Barbie body, but I think from the Barbie heads out there who've gotten these dolls said that it isn't a Barbie body. I don't know. But yeah, she also comes with her flamingo cupcake, which is a big part of the movie, bigger than you think, because it's what ends up getting Juliana mad at Bridget, which then makes Juliana want to plan to humiliate Bridget, because Juliana is like having main character syndrome, and ends up trying to like prank her. And in the original timeline, she successfully pranked her with the help of some people, because obviously she couldn't read that book. And Miss Girl turned into the evil Queen of Hearts after that, because she was like, fuck friendship. No one's there for me. Ella ran off with her boyfriend. No one's there for me, so I won't be there for anyone else. If they want a monster, I'll be a monster. And then we saw her like literally chop off Cinderella's head. So, bye, girl. But this has like no little thing for you to hold it in, like no like clip or anything like Monster High usually has. It's just kind of there, which I wish they had some sort of clip, but I think Monster High with Deuce's Cupcakes didn't have that either, so not a stranger, I guess. Then lastly, we have my favorite, and the one I was looking forward to, which is Miss Red, the main character, because, like, I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Red, not the character, but the color, red on dolls really pulls me in for some reason, even though that red isn't even, like, these are all my favorite colors: yellow, orange, coral / peach, pink, and purple. Like, I love those colors so much. Like, red isn't even a part of that, but for whatever reason, whenever a doll has red on it, I'm like, ooh, and I just get really sucked in. Like Toralei, Gulia, Frankie, whenever she wore red in G1, perfect. So yeah, of course, red is my favorite, because, you know, red doll, because for whatever reason nowadays companies are really afraid to have a red doll, and they just do pink instead. So I'm really glad that Mattel actually like took red seriously and gave her red, because it would be weird if she didn't. So also good on Disney. So yes, we have Miss Red, and I am obsessed. So we have her beautiful saran hair, and it is crimped, and it's crimped nicely. I think it's a little loose crimping right here, but the ends look nice, and it gives it a nice little wave, and it looks better than fancy Laguna's crimping. And speaking of Laguna, she has a very similar like lower half silhouette and hairstyle to Core Refresh Laguna, which is probably another reason why I love this bitch. She has little buns up here that are half up, half down. And in the movie, they're braids that are like turned into buns. So I'm gonna try and do that. And if it ends up looking bad, I'll just go back to this, because I learned from redoing Laguna's hair that I'm actually able to do these quite easily. And the red doll actually has edges, but in the movie she doesn't, so I guess that was a later thing that they scrapped for some reason. Maybe it was hard for them to like style the correct color of edges or something, I don't know. She also does not have earrings, but this facial sculpt looks exactly like Kylie Cantrell. Like in stock photos you're like, but in person you're like, oh. The eyes are a little wider than what Kylie's eyes would be, but like if you take out the eyeballs and just look at everything else, like nose sculpt and everything, you're like, whoa, how did they do that? Really cool, actually. And her makeup is a little bit of like a shimmer and just like a little bit of a brown eyeshadow that's vaguely there. So she also doesn't have a lot of makeup, which I don't know why. I think some like red eye makeup would have been cool, but it's fine because she has the super juicy red lips, which are awesome. They did not paint her nose ring. She has a gold nose ring, because I assume Kylie has a nose ring, so they were like, okay, you don't have to take it out to play red, which is awesome. So I will be taking gold paint and just painting a thin line to get that nose ring myself, because I think it's awesome. And then let's see what else. Then for her outfit, we have this material, which if you collect G3 Monster High, you are very familiar with this material because they use it on a lot of different dolls. It's this like vinyl-y texture. This Julia has it. So as you can see, same material. And you know, Julia could have had it in red, but got it in this magenta color. I don't hate the magenta color, but just saying we could have gotten it in red. And it looks pretty cool. It has like these nice little bubble sleeves going on because it like is elastic right here. It does its job really well. My Julia has been perfectly fine, so I'm pretty sure that this won't end up peeling for a hot minute, because I've had Julia now for 2 years and she hasn't had any, I guess a little bit of cracking when I set her down, but like nothing has been falling off or peeling, which is great. But yeah, it's a pretty nice vest. No, it's a jacket, short sleeve jacket. But it has a really nice like collar. Then we have the zipper trim. And then we also have like faux pockets right here, which look really nice. And it even has a little like elastic right there. And then I thought these were like gloves, but it's actually a shirt, which is what it is in the movie. So I can actually remove the jacket and show you that. And last thing is she has her little red mark right here with the heart that's like broken, half black, half red. Pretty cool. All right, so their hands are removable, but they are pain in the ass to get back in, which is annoying because like Monster High has removable hands, but they're easy to put back in, and they're made by the same company. I don't get it, but whatever. So as you can see, entirely like full shirt underneath, with like these short sleeves that have mesh long sleeves, really cool. And then she also has black rubber gloves that you can remove, which hers have little knuckle holes and a little heart hole right there. So pretty fun for her. And then the top part right here has, I don't know, just a black, white, and gray print going on. And then like that's like sewn to be a layer over this portion, which is just a couple of Red's signature hearts. And then she has a black belt and then a red belt, both the same exact belt. But the red one has a little bit of gold on there. And as I pointed out in the back of the box, she only has this red belt. I don't know why they added the black one, but I mean, I am not complaining. And then we have this little like tail end of the shirt, which is pretty cool. So we have this underlayer that is red, like her little heart symbol, and then like kind of a checkerboard pattern. And then the rest of it is this snakeskin pattern that goes like that. And then the whole entire back of the shirt is this fabric, and then it goes into the snakeskin. So interesting. And as we saw in the costume, this is supposed to be a pleather-like material, which they could have done, but decided not to. And I'm not mad about that because I don't like this has no risk of peeling, so whatever. Then we have the pants, which are pretty cool. I love that we're getting pants. And as you can see, there's like lighter little strokes here and there in the pattern because this top portion is supposed to be a pleather, which again, they could have done, but decided not to. And that one I'm disappointed in because they could have made a pleather short that was sewn on to the rest of this, but decided not to, which is very annoying. But then the rest of it is how it was in the movie, which is just like a little pattern thing going on. We have multiple patterns right there, here, all the same like weird diamond texture pattern on the inside right there. And then this like weird warpy pattern at the bottom. And her pants flare out, similar to Chloe's, but flare out a little bit more, like they're more like a straight leg. And then there's a little like slit right here, and then we can see her awesome little boots, which are red and black. And then we see a little heart right there and a heart right here as well. And then the bottom are just regular treads. But yeah, pretty cool. And another thing that reminded me of Corey Fresh Laguna with the whole super long, like flared out pants with the thicker boot. So yeah, loved the design. In red, it came with the infamous pocket watch right there that they use, that Red and Chloe used to time travel. So yeah, she gets that. And then I also cut out all of these little things because I thought they were cute. So you don't have to, but honestly, really cute. So the last thing I want to do is compare the Hasbro ones to now the Mattel ones. And I chose these two because they're both the blue secondary protagonists. Yeah. And not only that, but they also both, like Sophia Carson and Maya, were both a part of different versions of the Babysitters Club. So there's that weird parallel with these two. But yeah, as you can see, very, very, very different styles in Face Up. Like this is very animated and this is very like stylized realistic, which is fun. If I had to choose, I definitely prefer this style over this one, but since they're supposed to be real life people, I'm not mad about this one and why I quite like these. And then as for outfit, like let's be real, Mattel ate them up. Like this is all just one layer of just printed shit, and then this is the only other fabric that they used. While this, yes, has some printed shit up here, the rest of it is all different fabrics. Like we know, like as we can see, all the different fabrics that would have been used right here are just printed on, Well, this is like different colored fabric sewed together. And then we also got real ribbons right here. Not only that, but the jacket has real trims going on and removable gloves. So yeah, these are definitely better than this one, especially since the hair is nice saran while this is polypropylene. So yeah, other than this one having a more like stylized style that I actually like, this one is just better quality. So move it, Evie. You're a villain. But yeah, glad to have these. They're really great dolls. Fuck you, Chloe. How dare you? I'll just have told you all. But these are really great dolls. If you liked the movie and don't hate it and are kind of interested in the dolls, do recommend them. Even for $25, they're all right. Like, I would say Red and Bridget are totally $25 dolls. Or I would say Bridget, 100% $25, worth it. Red, $22. Chloe, $20. So that's how I would buy them if you could. But yeah, as you can see, I actually noticed that all of them have the little like thing where their eyes are placed higher than the sculpt. All three of them do. So I think it's more of a stylistic choice at this point. So a shame for you, Chloe. So that is going to be it for me. I have been rambling a hella ton. Oof. So expect a couple more from Rise of Red. I have 2 more dolls that I want from it. But yeah, that will be it for me. So from your Ring Stream, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.